Hey, thanks for joining me. Today's topic is progress. Because I just don't understand progress. I got to thinking about this the other day watching Lethal Weapon. Remember Lethal Weapon? Danny Glover gets out of the car with his mobile phone. Then he hauls out this box wouldn't even fit in some of the cars we got now. Hell, you put wheels and lights and a stupid personalized license plate on that thing, people think it's a smart car. And now we got a phone so small, if you're not careful, you can swallow the damn thing. But don't sweat it, because it's small enough that you can pass it. Now this is where progress starts to lose me, okay? In 24 years, we have come from a phone so big that it took a strong man to lift it, to a phone so small that you can swallow it and shit it out, okay? But when it comes to the cleanup, in a 250,000 years, we've come from leaves to balled up paper. Now that just don't seem like a lot of progress to me for 250,000 years. But you know, I think about progress and I think about the future, and that gets me thinking about the younger generation. Well, that's a pretty scary looking lot if you ask me. I figure the only smart thing to do is keep on abusing myself so as I can die young before they get to do too much damage. You know, it's not that I think they're bad or anything. I think they're mostly all pretty good kids. It's the things they don't know that frightens me. I mean, if it ain't got like keys or buttons or controllers to work with, these kids don't know how to work it. They can't even tell time when them old-fashioned clocks got the hands on them. They don't know how to read them. In fact, when I was in college in 2004, there's a lady there, she was old like me, and we were talking one day about homemade spaghetti sauce. And one of the kids says, "You can make spaghetti sauce? I always thought you had to buy it in a jar." And I said, well, somebody had to make it to put it in a jar. How do you think it gets there? Magic? Or maybe you think it's a computer program, you know? Windows 2031, Bill Gates makes computerized spaghetti sauce. Apparently it tastes pretty good. The only problem is you can't shit it out till you get the latest updates. And some of them security hotfixes can be a painful lesson in human biology. And you know, speaking of bathroom functions, I got me this camp back in the woods, right? You know, just a little shack of a place, old wood stove in the corner, an old beat-up table and chairs, an old couch, an old bed, you know. Grab yourself a bag of weed, case of beer, invite a few of the boys, you know, just go play cards and act stupid all night, right? So, me and Buddy are there, getting her plugged up for the winter. And, you know, it's the early fall of the year, and the moose are in the rut. Now, this don't mean that much to me, but I am not a female moose. Apparently, if you are a female moose, this is a very exciting thing. So, me and Buddy's working away there, and along comes this environmentalist guy. You know, I don't know where he come from. I mean, it's like he come out of the woodwork, if you'll pardon the bad pun. Because, like, we're so far back in the woods, man, we gotta pipe in flies. And there's this environmentalist guy. And he says, "Hey, you got a washroom in there?" And I said, well, you know, kind of after sort of a fashion, I guess, yeah. He said, "What does that mean?" And I said, well, you know, I built her on the side of a hill for a reason. You know, built me a little closet, a little box, put a seat on it, nail a funnel up underneath, a couple lengths of pipe, bucket of water every once in a while, gravity does the rest, works like a charm. And he says, "You can't do that." And I said, "Why not?" And he said, "Why, the environmental impact of all that human waste." And I said, "Hang on there a minute, buddy. Let me just see, do I get you straight here? You're worried about me pissing out a few beers on Saturday night when you got 1,200-pound bull moose running around these woods jerking off everywhere." And he said, "Well, yeah, that's part of nature." And I said, "Oh yeah, I suppose my piss is man-made." And you know, speaking of bathroom functions, right? I started eating Rice Krispies because like I'm getting older, you know. You get older, you got to worry about the flow, and like I'm pretty 48 years old, and you know, the oldest I ever been right now. And Rice Krispies taste way better than prunes, right? So I get up in the morning and I put the milk on them, you know, snap, crackle, pop. Well, I'll tell you, I think I might have to sue Kellogg's. Because the other morning, them three evil little bastards telling me I had to do their work. Get rid of some people. I'm serious here, you know, like, Toucan Sam, the Trix Rabbit. They really hate the Trix Rabbit. The Billy B guy, the Cougar for Cocoa Puffs, Sugar Bear, Smoothie and Crunchy, and then bears that do the toilet paper thing. And I said, well, you know, I can see you wanting to get rid of the competition, but what's with the bears with the toilet paper? And they said, nah, we just think they're fucking stupid. And I couldn't really argue with that. Of course, I don't argue with my breakfast cereal anyway. Much. Anymore. Yeah. It was kind of like arguing with my ex-wife anyways, you know. A lot of snap, crackle, and pop, but it's really just a chemical reaction. There ain't actually anybody listening, you know. Thanks for staying with me. Until next time, remember, if you don't stop to piss on every post, you don't have to drink out of every puddle.